All right, what's up, guys? We are ready to roll. Now we have Hall of Fame multi-sport jerseys. Let's see if I can get everybody in here. This is a 100-player checklist. You know, obviously everybody's a Hall of Famer, but there's some great names on here. Of course, you know, Griffey, Ichiro, Joe Namath would be awesome. And it's funny because, you know, we picked 10 names, and out of the 100-player checklist, even through 4 breaks, probably not more than 15 names were picked. So there's a lot of really good players out there that weren't picked. Anyway, number 1, Corbin has Joe Namath and Ken Griffey. Renato with Ichiro and Yao Ming. Eric has Bird, Ryan, Shaq, and Rivera. Brian with Kevin Garnett, and JJ has Bobby Orr. Now, if any of those 10 names are hit, it goes to that person. If not, it's going to revert to the number on the jersey. So obviously, let me see who's not taken. Randy Moss is 84, so he's going to go to spot 4. Guy Lafleur is number 10, so he'll go to spot 0. So that's how it's going to work. Let's see who we get. Good luck, everybody. We're going to do both cases right now, all 4 breaks back to back to back. This is number 1. Hey, Eric. Good luck, my friend. It's good to see you in the breaks. And best of luck. All right, here we go. Jersey number 1. Is that the Big Hurt? Frank Thomas. Now, he's been taken multiple times in previous breaks, but he was not taken this time around. And number 5 is Corbin Cornell. So, Corbin, you get the first jersey of the break. Frank Thomas. I thought you said that. Yeah, I was waiting, worried. You know, I knew it was out for delivery or whatever, but nothing was showing up. I had my Impeccable and stuff that showed up early this afternoon. And then my mailman just came to pick up all the stuff I shipped today, and he just left here like 10 minutes ago, so it's a weird day. What did he say? I thought you said that. All right, this is jersey number 2 from break number 1. Basketball jersey. Oh, Allen Iverson. AI's in the house. JJ, do you have number 3? Oh, dang. Nice Iverson jersey. Philadelphia. Eric, that's you, buddy. I only said JJ because I know he likes Iverson. Doesn't like Georgetown Iverson. All right, Eric, congratulations. You're on the board, buddy. Allen Iverson. I hope he was a nice guy at his book signing. That's cool. It's a nice jersey. You must have a heck of a man cave, Eric. with all the stuff. Now this is a big. This is gonna be a hockey jersey. I'm gonna say. Ray Bourque, baby. Ray Bourque in the house. Hall of Fame 04. Nice. Brian. Congratulations, Brian. Hunger can resist. Hall of Fame 04. You take it. You pay the price. All right, good start. All right, that was number one. So the second half of the first case is coming up now. Number two, Chet Manley's in the house tonight. He's got Joe Montana and 0. Renato with Griffey and Ichiro again, 5 and 6. JJ has Bobby Orr and 8. Eric has Bird, Ryan Rivera, 3, 7 and 2. Chet also has Namath and 4. Craig Mandel has Moss and Sanders, 9 and 1. All right, number two. All right, after these two cases of jerseys, we're going to jump into Bowman Jumbo. Now, Baseball Picker Team 54 is down to 3 teams left. Select Baseball has about, I want to say 12 teams, 13 teams left. And Bowman Draft Super Jumbo has, number 6, has maybe 7 or 8 teams left. I'm not sure. It's close. Ooh, okay. San Diego Superchargers, Ron Mix. Hall of Fame 1979. Ron Mix. '74 Chargers. 4 is Chet Manley in the house tonight. What's up, Chet Manley? All right. All right, jersey number 2 from number 2. A couple nice hits so far, but we haven't hit anybody on the cover. So let's see if we get one on the cover, one somebody that was picked. Donnie Shell, another football. Hall of Fame 20. Number 31, Pittsburgh Steelers. Craig Mandel's on the board. All right, last jersey of break 2. This might be hockey jersey again. Adam Oates. That's Adam Oates for sure. St. Louis Blues. Number 12. On your knees, boy. There you go, Eric. Your second jersey. Adam Oates, St. Louis Blues. He was a great player. I saw the USA team kept Lane Hudson off the Olympic team. Well, he might still get on, but... All right. You're talking about number 5? Mets, Pirates, and Royals. Yep. That's coming up next. One more jersey break. I mean, 2 more jersey breaks. All right. All right, number 3, Eric has Rivera, Bird, and Griffey. Craig with Namath, Ichiro, Shaq, and Orr. Renata with Yao Ming and Randy Moss. And Gunnar has Kevin Garnett. This might be a basketball jersey. Wait, have we got a baseball jersey yet? We haven't hit 1 baseball, have we? It's been all football, 1 basketball, and 2 hockey. What? We got Iverson again. That's craziness. All right, at least it wasn't in the same case. Who's got number 3 this time? Eric. Wait, did you hit Iverson the first time? Ay, caramba. I guess you have trade bait. If anybody else hits a jersey and wants to trade with Eric. Wait, did you hit him the first? You hit him the first time, huh? Ah, that's craziness. It's weird how that happens in this. Sometimes you hit the same kind of things. Yeah. Well, I was just making a suggestion in case. Ooh. Is this like Mike Madonna or something? Dino Ciccarelli. Oh, Minnesota North Stars. Hall of Fame 2010. Different line, but Eric again. Dino Ciccarelli. Minnesota North Stars. You can tell the hockey jerseys, they're just like so big. They're like a slightly heavier when you pick up the box. All right, here we go. I remember, you know, I've been a hockey fan for a long time, so I remember all the great players back in the 70s and 80s. I lived in New Jersey, but when the Islanders were having their great run, I used to drive to Nassau Coliseum, 2-hour drive just to catch games. It was crazy. 2 hours there, 2 hours back. Yeah. Ooh, Danny Marino. Dan Marino in the house. Wow. Clean sweep, Eric. You're not going to have anybody to trade with it this week. Alright, also, it happens. There's not, you don't have to apologize. The way it goes. All right, now number 4, Eric's got Rivera, Bird, and Griffey. Renato with Moss and Ichiro. Craig with Namath, Orr, Sanders, Shaq, and Montana. All right. All right, Bowman draft is next. And hopefully we'll get a couple other breaks going tonight. 54 is close. Bowman Draft 6 is close. I moved Select Baseball over because it was the lowest amount. And I figured we already have Bowman Draft, but I'll probably, once this Bowman Draft sells out, I'll move the other Bowman Draft from the website. What is this? Bobby Hull? Oh, that's nice. Hall of Fame, 1983. That's pretty cool. Craig, nice hit. Bobby Hull. That's not one you see every day. Blackhawks. All right, here we go. JoJo White, Boston Celtics. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. JoJo White autograph. Number 10. Eric, you're on fire, buddy. All right, one jersey left. All right, this is our last chance to get someone that someone picked or on the cover. Come on, Breaking Gods, help us out. Let's get at least one guy. Oh, also, Juice Baseballs come out next week. I'll have Juice Baseballs up by Sunday. They were already shipped today, so I'll have them Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever they release. So we'll have more memorabilia next week. Juiced baseballs. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. One time for the people. Oh. Vlad Guerrero. Senior. Montreal. Oh, look at that. Renato, you got one. I saw Guerrero 27. I was like, that's not a Blue Jays jersey. That's why I had to take it out and make sure. Vlad Sr. in the house. All right, so that's it for the jerseys. Got some nice hits. Nobody on the cover, or nobody that anybody picked, unfortunately, but it's the way it goes. Sometimes you get the bear, sometimes the bear gets you. But anyway, it's fun. All right, so look for juiced baseballs. The next memorabilia that we'll do is, and I'll have that up by Sunday. I got 2 cases of that as well, so. All right. Jerseys out of the way real quick. Sorry. Adam Matson might be interested in that Ray Bork jersey. I don't know if he has anything Minnesota to trade with you. I know he likes the... I think he's tried for the Bork jersey in the past. All right, so this is our first box of this. Now, number 6, another box of this, same exact thing, is on Facebook page right now. And I think there's about 8 teams left, maybe more, maybe less. But, that can go tonight if, and then, after Bowman draft Super Jumbo number 6 sells out, I'm going to move the 2-box hobbies from the website. So hopefully we get all those Bowman draft breaks done this weekend. That'd be nice. Now we got Optic Football coming out next week, and that releases on Monday, and was actually already delivered today. How do you like that? When does that happen? I have Optic Football in the house. I can't do anything with it, of course. But hopefully we can, people grab some teams on the website, and then I can move it over on like maybe Sunday or maybe one of them over on Sunday, maybe do some minis. I know it's an expensive box. And Prism Football comes out next week, and that's also going to be an expensive box. So all right. All right, we got a nice Mate to start us off, and that is to 150 for the Brewers. Matt Pogo, what's up, Matt? Jesus Mate. Becker. All right, these are all the refractors. Thomas White. Jack Gurvich. George Lombard Jr. and Nolan Schubart. I'm going to sleeve all the first, but I'm not going to do them all right now. I will top load the top guys. We got Killen for the Giants. Becker for the Mariners. We got a die cut in action. Xavier Nyans for the Astros. CC's on the board early. Nyans our top prospect. McGonigal prize prospect. The last four are refractors. So we got Max Williams. For the Marlins. Salas for the Marlins. Ianson, Red Sox. The Mets haven't traded Pena yet. They've been doing a lot of moves. Sean Gamble, nice. Oh, there's Willits. Gage Wood. Nyans. JoJo Parker in the house. Wow, a lot of firsts in this one. What? Let's go. Todd. All right. Eli Willits. That's awesome. Now, I saw a couple different things. Willits, I thought was going to be clear number one, but JoJo Parker in like the 40 case break went for the same amount of money as Willits, so Willits and Parker are on the same stratosphere. Awesome. Way to start it. JoJo Parker, Nyans. So we got a lot of guys. Davalin, is he in the top? Yeah, Davalin. Wood. Willits again. And Gamble too. Wow, what a pack. Sean Gamble first. Eli Willits first. So we have two more 2-box breaks of this on the website, Hobby. One more Super Jumbo on the Facebook page. So if you want to get in, grab your team. A lot of exciting prospects. Should be a lot of fun. See how they develop over the next couple years. And Davalin for the Dodgers. Nyans for the Astros. I probably have too many on my list, but I'd rather top load if they turn out to be good and whatever. Nice JoJo Parker. TJ with the Blue Jays. So we have got some pretty good hits out of this already. We've hit, obviously, Willits right there. We hit a couple Bremners for the Angels. Did we hit Seth Hernandez? Our 4 refractors, Cameron Millar, Connor Griffin. We've been in fuego with Griffin lately. Riley Kelly. When I went live, there's only 3 teams left. JJ Weatherholt. There was only 3 teams left in Baseball Picker Team 54, so check it out. One of those teams, your teams. Claim 'em. Charlie Condon. I don't like when they do it like this. Southazine for the Braves. Viderick. Oh, we got an autograph in the top box. Whoa, what happened there? Briggs McKenzie. Gavin won the Braves in the mini. Hurry. Tate Southazine for the Braves also first. All these cards are going to ship. I'm just not going to go through all those base cards. There's a million of everybody. But you will get all your base cards. Mason Novell. I didn't do a paper base spot. If I would have got cases of it and had to sort that many, I would have done a paper base spot. But since I only had 10 boxes of Hobby and a couple boxes of the Super Jumbo, it's not that big of a deal. If I was dealing with a bunch of cases, it would have been a different story. Kevin, Jacob Reimer, that's the 250. Four refractors, Cash Mayfield. Gustavo Melendez. Malcolm Moore. Kyle Lodice. All right. We got Maury Oliveira. Fine for the Rangers. He's a really good prospect. That's a big one there too. Kate Anderson. I want to be sedated. I got some 80s playing in the background here. Max Clark. Kason Cunningham for the Diamondbacks. Hawaiian Sluggers. What's up, Hawaiian Sluggers? How you been, buddy? It's been a while. Kate Anderson is pretty high up there, too. Seattle. Matt Joyner. What's up, Matty? Gavin Fine for the Rangers. Jimmy. Fine is the Rangers' top prospect in this, too. Upside down pack. What's going on here? Liam Doyle. There you go, Ted. A little die cut Doyle in action. Kate Anderson. Johnny Slowinski. Cooper Pratt refractor. Jacob Morrison, the Brewers. Dante Nori. Another Willits. Get another Wood. So I guess these are all, they run together. Nice. Nyans. Ooh, what do we have here? What? Nice. Wow, Braves killing it. 250, Cam Caminiti. Nobody took the Braves either. They went in the mini. Gavin, congratulations. That's a nice achromatic autograph card from 2025 Bowman Draft Baseball. Cam Caminiti. Everybody up, down. Second Willits first to go along with the autograph. Todd, you did all right. Phillies don't have a lot of firsts, and Wood is like maybe in the 20 to 25 kind of range, but he is their top prospect. Davelin. And just because they're there now, that doesn't mean they might not go higher, or you never know who's going to pan out. Nice checkerboard. JoJo Parker in the house. TJ. TJ, I saw you move to a town. And that town you live in now, one of my good friends lives there. She's got a big family. The Georges, Georg. I don't know if you know them. Andy Morales, 199. I know it's not a big town, but like, I know you don't know everybody. But I was just curious if you knew them. Paper, Mason McGonaghy, the 99. Jimmy. Namala. God. Matthew Fisher. Phillies. Ethan Petrie. And that's a first refractor. And Petrie is, you know, Willett's going for 5 times what Petrie's going, but Petrie is Nate George for the Orioles. That would have been a nice one last year. The Zirwa. Nate Becker. JoJo Parker again. Seth Hernandez making an appearance. Ryan Waldschmidt refractor. Kane Kepley. Braden Montgomery. Ethan Hedges. Oh, that's a Malachi Witherspoon for the Tigers. What's up, Chet? And that is to 35. 7 of 35. You don't see low numbers like that too often. Witherspoon. 7 of 35. Xavier Nyans, Axis, Tyson Lewis, and that's the 150. Trey, what's up, Trey? You're on the Reds. Let's see. Voigt. Marlins are super cheap in this. Brandon Compton is their top guy, though. Lego refractor or logo fractor? Oh, that's a logo fractor to 35? Yeah, you don't see them too often. That's okay. My son is a big Lego guy. That's what I was gonna say. Where's the logo? Or what's the? Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, yeah, I'm sure the number is. Dax Kilby. Can you see what I see? Well, don't they come out with a separate box? The logo fractor boxes? Nice. Jamie Arnold, and that is a first refractor. Oakland A's, Todd. Christian Fauch. Oh, there you go, Ted. Liam Doyle, that's a first refractor. Yeah, we'll make logo fractors, but we'll forget to put the logo on them. It sounds like something they would do. Peter Cosell. Bellew. Bremner in the house. Oh. Dean Curley, Guardians. Jamie. First Bowman. Dean Curley. He's actually their top prospect in there. He's not whatever, but he's top one for the Guardians. Nice. Bremner first. All right, here we go. Down to the last 2 packs. All right, anyway, this other box that I have in the house is on the Facebook page. I don't know if anybody's taking any teams, but I'll come back live. That sells out tonight. We can do that tonight. We could do Baseball Pick Your Team 54. Also, Select Baseball. There's a lot of teams left in that, but they're all cheaper teams, like $19, $20 team, $25 teams. Charlie Condon, Leo DeVries. Piacentine, I don't know how to say that one. Ike Irish, first refractor, Brian. Sweet. Cameron Maldonado. Nice. Dax Kilby for the Yankees. CC. And that is a first refractor. We're doing pretty good with first refractors now. Essenberg. We've been pulling him in Stars and Stripes. There's Seth Hernandez. Josh Hammond for the Royals. No. There you go, Kevin. Petrie again. Nice. Conrad for the Cubs. All right, final autograph coming up. Hopefully we'll get some color. Or a couple nice first refractors. That's always good. Say, remember when you held my hand. Talk. Oh boy, we got a 101 printing plate. Be a big dog. Colorado Rockies. JB Middleton. Chad. This is a one-of-a-kind collectible. Actual magenta printing plate used to manufacture the card. JB Middleton for the Rockies. Dang. That's pretty cool. So it's a 200 card set, right? 200 player set. 4 different plates. So there's 800 printing plates in this. Oh, okay, good. All right, when I get done with the recap, I'm going to go back to the Facebook page, catch up on everything, and then we'll come back live and do that break next. All right, next refractor, Riley Quick, Twins. Slade Caldwell. Brady Ebel for the Brewers. That is Guzman. Kason Cunningham. Diamondbacks have got a lot of good prospects coming up. Oh, Billy Carlson. That was our first Billy Carlson sighting. Did I already do the refractors? Yeah. Okay, some Witherspoon. What do you say? All right, that's the last of that. All right, now, ton of firsts. Again, I made a list of like the top 25 to 30 first, so that's sort of the ones I'm top loading. I will sleeve the rest just in case, you never know. Okay, yep. If I can do it before, I'll do it 7:45. If not, it'll be 8 o'clock. I don't want to rush, just make sure everything, I got to catch up on everything. Carlson, Cunningham, Guzman, Ebel, Caldwell, Quick, Maldonado, Piacentine, I don't know, Piacine, Condon, Kusau, Fouch. There's always one name that screws me up. Kilby, Nyans, Hedges, Montgomery, Kepley, Waldschmidt, Hernandez, DeZerwa. These are mostly refractors. George, Fisher, Norrie, some inserts, Morrison, Pratt, Slawinski, Anderson, Lodice, Moore, Melendez, Mayfield, Condon. Ike Irish, Weatherholt, Kelly, Griffin, Millar, Pena, Ianson, Salas, Williams, McGonigal, Schubert, Lombard, Gurovich, and Thomas White. Again, I did top load a lot of the key firsts. Got Witherspoon, Petrie, Conrad, Hammond, Hernandez, Bremner, Compton, Parker, Becker, Nyans, Davelin, Wood, Willits, Fine, Anderson, Cunningham, Sotherzine, Parker, Nyans, Davelin again, Wood, nice, Willits, Gamble, Becker, and Killen. All right. Numbered, we got the Malachi Witherspoon, and that's a logo fractor to 35. Tyson Lewis, 150. Mason McConaughey, 99. Yandy Morales was 199. Nice. JoJo Parker, checkerboard. Die cut, Liam Doyle. Jacob Reimer, 250. Mason Neville. Xavier Nyans. We did get a Mate to 150. Now, we did get some first refractors, top guys. We got Dax Kilby, very nice for the Rangers. Ike Irish, Liam Doyle, Jamie Arnold, and Ethan Petrie. All right, so we did get a 101 printing plate. This is J.B. Middleton from the Colorado Rockies. That is a magenta printing plate. Very nice for the Rockies. The Guardians got a Dean Curley first Bowman prospect. This is pretty cool. Cam Caminiti, that's 11 of 250. This is an achromatic autograph card for the Braves. Very nice. And they also got a Briggs McKenzie, the Braves. First. And wow, look at this bad boy. Todd, congratulations. Eli Willits in the house. Very good. All right, I'm going to go get caught up on the Facebook page. So we're back. We'll be back in either about 7:45 or 8 o'clock with the next break. And hopefully we can get 54 sold out too to go along with Bowman Draft. All right, guys, I'll see you back in a little bit. Thank you.